What up, what up?
What up, Tim?
What's up, Tim?
What'd you think about the weigh-in just now with Lomachenko getting pushed?
In 30 minutes. Bro, let me tell you, man, a guy that competitive, bro, you don't want to motivate him, man. You do not want to motivate a guy like that. Now, you know, we can say, yeah, Loma's at the back of his career, whatever. The little energy that he needed, he just got it right there. He just got it right there. So when things start getting tough, any little fade that he sees inside the ring from Haney, any little mistake, he's gonna try to make him pay.
Excuse me, Mr. Bradley.
Every moment, any type of weakness he sees inside the ring, he's gonna be very aware of it, and he's gonna look to try to take advantage of Haney, I believe, late in the fight, no doubt.
Lomachenko usually a nice guy. Devin Haney, we haven't really seen him behave like this. What do you think it was inside of Devin that made him kind of spark off like that?
Emotion. I could be public perception of him. You know, a lot of people, even though he's undisputed champion, a lot of the critics, you know, they don't think that he's that good. You know, they think that there's other guys better than him. You know, I mean, all that type of emotions and things that goes through your mind, man, when you're up there and you're seeing the guy opposite of you that you could be facing, you've been training for the last 3.5 months or so.
Hey,
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you're face to face with the guy, man. They should have kept a little separation between those two. Face to face, it's just the emotions get the best of you sometimes. And Haney's young. This is his first big show. He's headlining it. So a lot of nerves for Devin Haney.
I talked to Fernando Vargas yesterday, and he said something that I thought was a poignant point that he made, and it was, it's easy as a young fighter to see these, what you perceive as old lions out there, and you have a different thought of them when you're not in the ring with them. What is it like when you get in the ring with one of these legends so like Lomachenko?
Look, right from the first round, I think Haney's going to realize that he belongs. Right from the first round. And I remember when fighting Manny Pacquiao, him being the legend, from the first round when we first fought, I was like, this is Manny Pacquiao everybody talking about? Like, yo, I can compete with this guy. I'm on the same level wavelength with him as far as, you know, IQ. I'm good. You know, he's strong, he's fast, but you know what? I'm just as quick. You know, I'm just as strong. No doubt, I can compete with him. As soon as Haney gets in the ring and he feels Lomachenko, he feels his power, he feels his distance. He starts landing on Lomachenko. He's gonna get comfortable. The thing is that we all know that Lomachenko got to close that gap. It's a 5.5-inch reach advantage for this man. He's a slightly taller as well. He has to close the gap, and we know his game is mid-range. That's his game. You know, so if you don't let him get to the mid-range, then what is Loma gonna do? He's just gonna be blocking shots all night. If you push Loma back, what does Loma do? Loma is not a guy that fights off his back foot. He's not a Floyd where he's slick and he's off his back foot, he's catching with count. He's not like that. Loma does his best work moving forward, but what happens if he gets pushed back? What happens if he gets pushed back? What happens if he can't even get past the mid-range? He can't get into mid-range to land his offense. What happens then? Then it's gonna be Haney's fight all night long. And then we know Loma, he's super conditioning, elite conditioning, but you got a young gun as well that's super conditioned as well. You know, I thought him not being able to make weight, having a tough weigh-in when he was in Australia with Cambosis, that he might gonna fade late. It's a possibility he's gonna fade late because he had a tough weigh-in. But the fact that he's young, he bounced back quick, rehydrated, man, and he never faded at all during the course of that fight. I mean, he actually got stronger as the fight kept going on. You know, and then the second time, the same thing. Got stronger and stronger, fought a different game plan, took it to Cambosis as well. So he's shown that he's not only physically gotten better, he's shown that he's also mentally better. He's mentally stronger, emotionally sound in this business of boxing, and he's ready. He's ready for the throne, bro. Tim, he wants to be the man at 135.
What do you make of Devin saying he's a dirty fighter on the inside?
It's all to gain an advantage. It's all to make him aware that, hey, I know what you're going to be doing. I know what you're going to try to do. It's not going to work against me. And he wants to get the referee on his side. Doc, he wants to get Harvey on his side to say, hey, just watch. Pay attention to the referee announcements when inside the dressing room the night of the fight, tomorrow night. Just pay attention. They're going to be talking about that. Hey, man, you know, he likes to hit on it, make sure. And then the referee, Doc, probably going to be like, when they get close, he's probably going to break them up and he's going to say, hey, step back. Hey, step back, step back. All right, so then that allows Haney to be already at distance. But if Doc says, break, and he steps back and he doesn't get in between, now that's the opportunity for Lomachenko to strike. But if Doc is in there actually separating them and saying step back and pushing them back, now who has the advantage? Haney has the advantage because now he's back on the outside.
I got a quick two-part question for you. How does Devin look? Does he look drained and healthy?
No.
And what I'm saying is, how does being drained affect you in the fight?
Late fatigue, your punching power, your speed, your stamina. I mean, it affects you. You start heavy breathing right out the gate. First couple of rounds, heavy breathing, dehydration. What else? You can't absorb punches as well. I mean, but I could just tell you this: during the fighter meeting, I don't see a lot of guys drinking water. Devin came in with a half a gallon of water. And I was almost gone with ice in it. He's drinking water. That's what you're supposed to do. Everybody refrain from water during these weeks, during the week of making weight. You're supposed to drink water because the more water you drink, the more come out. The more gonna come out. So it made sense. And when I saw him, I was like, man, okay. You drinking water? And his dad made a big deal out of it. Like, yeah, he drinking water. Yeah, you're talking about weight, he drinking water. Actually, drinking water actually helps you lose weight. It's different. Everybody think that you should stop. But anyways, he looks strong. He's hydrated. That's the most important thing. So, like, you can restrict your food for a week and be okay. Be fine. You can restrict your food for 21 days and be fine if you want to. I've seen people go as many as 30 days on a water fast. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But after they weighed in, and then he got that food in him, no doubt about it. He's already hydrated. He's not dehydrated. He's gonna be a big boy tomorrow, man.
Tim,
he's gonna be a big boy tomorrow.
Despite Devin being the undisputed, lightweight champion, it seems like a lot of fans, experts, whatever, they're feeling like it's Shakur and Tank that are the top two.
I mean,
do you feel like Devin's maybe being underrated, or what do you think about all that?
It could be the skill set of both those guys. I think that's what everyone's looking at, the insiders, including myself. It's the skill set. Haney is a great fighter. He is a great fighter. To me, he is. He's a ton of skill, ability. He has size over these guys, so on and so forth. I just think that a guy like Shakur is just defensively better. You know what I mean? He knows how to control every avenue in that ring, not just from the outside to mid-range. Every avenue. He can walk you down. He can be in your face. He can maul you. I think he will have the advantage on Haney on the inside. Then you have a guy like Tank. You make one mistake against Tank, dog, and it's a wrap. One mistake. So Shakur, he limits his mistakes, and he looks to make guys pay for their mistakes. I think those two, with the power, the IQ that Tank has, and the IQ that Shakur has, I think that they will give Haney a run for his money and probably will beat him if they were to fight. We still got to see the fight. No telling that Haney can't win the fight, but I'm just saying, from me and my knowledge of the game, I think those two guys might be it. Although Haney is the champion, and he holds all the belts. So, I mean, I think it's fair game. I think it's fair game to look at the skill, look at the facts of things, and pick who you think is the best guy in the division. But we don't know until they all get in the ring and fight.
Tim, what problems do you think Loma can give Devin in this fight?
If he gets in close, he's going to give him a whole lot of problems. If he gets past that jab, he's going to give him a whole lot of problems. He's mid-range. He's no joke. He's a straight shooter. And the thing with Devin is that when he's in front of you, he likes to take that half a step back or a full step back at times and make his opponents fall short. Now, if Loma gets accustomed to that and he sees the pattern from Haney, then he's going to exploit it. He's going to find ways to exploit that. He's going to find ways to sneak in. He might sneak in behind his jab. When Devin throws his jab, he might sneak in behind his jab, and get inside and work his offense. But the thing is, it's going to be tough. We still got to see it. We still got to see it. But if he gets mid-range, I'm telling you right now, if he gets mid-range and Devin starts holding and tying up and the referee comes in and break him up and you're going to see Loma attack quickly again, then he can give Haney problems.
Does your gut tell you he is going to get to mid and close range, or he won't get there?
Look, Haney's a different fighter than what I saw years ago when he fought against JoJo Diaz.
Right.
If Haney has fixed those holes, because when he fought JoJo Diaz, he was getting caught with some stuff. Straight left hands. Dude was getting caught with straight left hands. He was getting hit to the body. JoJo Diaz closed the gap in like 2 rounds. 2 rounds, he would still close the gap. Now, if Loma can close the gap in 2 rounds, Haney's in trouble. He can be in trouble.
Can Devin Haney nullify Lomachenko's angle?
Yeah, I mean, you turn with him. You just turn with him. So if he goes off the weak side, you just turn with him. You just make sure you just go with him. No, you ain't getting that angle on me.
Did, right?
Yeah, you turn with him or you step back. So that way he's all constantly trying to reach to the foot with that lead foot on the outside. So yeah, he can take away that, and with his reach, and with the probe. You know, he can keep him on the outside, keep him on distance. It's a 5.5-inch reach advantage, guys.
What's your reaction to Barrosos and Rolly Romero?
Who's that?